Ladies and gentlemen, The Walking Dead is back. What's up, everybody? JC here to give y'all my review for the mid-season premiere of The Walking Dead. So, we're back. I needed some Walking Dead, right? This hiatus, man, this break, man, I was thirsty. I was mad thirsty for some Walking Dead. This episode, wasn't anything too special. It was a pretty good episode. Some setup for the confrontation that's supposed to happen next with the two groups. The governor. Here's the thing about the governor. I wasn't too fond of him. At first, for a while, but right now he's really starting to intrigue me a little bit, especially with his newfound attitude after the whole incident that happened with Rick's group breaking into Woodbury and causing the whole mayhem and havoc and stuff. So yeah, at the beginning we have Daryl and Merle forced to fight each other in gladiator style because the governor, he's trying to test Merle right here because he's trying to see where his allegiance lies, with his brother or with Woodbury. And while that happens, Rick and his group come back to get him out of that situation. First they cause like a little smoke screen and they start shooting some of the walkers that were in there, trying to stir some confusion. And they even bring in the fucking walkers too, man. They're like, just when you thought the situation could get even dire, they brought in the little walkers in there to even make things even worse. But fortunately, Rick's group came in there, and they got him out of that jam, before anyone got hurt. Oh wait, that one guy got shot. And speaking of Rick, his time as the leader may be coming to an end pretty soon, because he's very far off the deep end right now. I mean, he was pretty off his rocker before when he started having those hallucinations, but now, at the end of this episode now, he's just really lost it. And Herschel, he probably knows what's going on. In fact, I think everyone knows what's going on with Rick right now. And I'm pretty sure his time as a leader is not going to last much longer if he continues to start hallucinating like this, because it's really creeping out a lot of people. Oh yeah, and by the way, Daryl left the group. I totally saw that coming. I mean, I know why he did it, but I mean, seriously, I mean, this thought occurred to me a while ago. The group is in a prison. If Daryl really wanted Merle to stick around, why didn't he just put him into like one of the cells? Because they're in a prison, They could just lock him into like one of the jail cells or something. Merle, he really is a psychopath. He really is a complete douchebag. And I really don't understand. I know why Daryl wants to be with him, because he's his brother and everything, but come on, man. He's a complete whack job. So yeah, Daryl left the group. He'll be back. At least I hope he comes back. And back in Woodbury, we got this whole situation where everyone is freaking out. And I don't blame people for freaking out, because after what happened, I mean, random people just came into their own little town and started causing havoc. People got killed, people got injured, and people want out. I mean, they don't care if they have to deal with the zombies out there. They just want to get out there. They just want to get out of Woodbury. And there's a part where Andreas tries to step up to the plate. She tries to tell everyone, hey, it's very dangerous out there, right? It's safe in here, she's trying to, make sure everyone settles down. She's trying to make sure everyone stays calm and try not to freak out. And lo and behold, some guy gets eaten by a bunch of walkers. Well, not eaten, he just gets, torn to pieces. I mean, literally torn to pieces. And after Andrea deals with the walkers, the people are like, hey, help this guy out. Help him. What are you doing? Help him. I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, don't these people know that once you're bitten by a walker, you're pretty much done. You're done. That's it. I mean, I'm pretty sure they should know that. Guess who comes out? The governor. The governor just casually comes out, pulls out his gun, shoots the guy in the head, and walks back inside the house without saying a word. I'm not gonna lie. I found that part to be pretty funny when the governor just came out there randomly and shot this guy in the head and just went back inside. I know now those people definitely want to get the fuck out of there. With what's happened to him recently, I'm pretty sure the governor is pretty much going to snap or has already snapped, probably, because he's supposed to be the main antagonist of this season or the next seasons to come. And right now he doesn't feel very, antagonistic. He needs something to push him on the edge. And his zombie daughter got killed. His entire paradise got, invaded. Right now he's on the breaking point. So hopefully this will make him more villainous. And also there's the new group of people who came to the prison who, these people, they've been through a lot, of course, and they just want to find a place to settle down, they're trying to, negotiate with Rick and, trying to, say, hey, we could fend for ourselves, we won't cause you any trouble, that kind of stuff. And Rick, you already know what I said about Rick, he's off the fucking deep end. And right here, you think that he's going to, accept these guys and say, okay, you can stay, that kind of stuff. But then he sees this hallucination of Lori, and he just starts flipping the fuck out. I mean, beyond flipping out, he's just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. This is just my own speculation, but if Daryl comes back, I could see him being the new leader, until Rick becomes, mentally stable. Because right now he's the lights are on, but nobody's home. I'm just saying that. Besides a couple parts here and there, it's a pretty good episode, Nothing to write home about, but, still very entertaining. I wonder how Daryl and Merle are going to deal with themselves out there. I mean, they could take care of themselves, but, Daryl, he was pretty much a big part of the whole group dynamic, He was pretty much Rick's, go-to guy. But from what I have heard from the comic books, Tyrese is pretty much Rick's go-to guy, from what I've heard. So I think Tyrese might be replacing Daryl for the time being, but we'll see how that goes out. But overall, good episode. Walking Dead is back. Thank you. So yeah, this has been JC. Comment, rate, subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll catch you guys again next time. Keep on keeping on. Peace.